Hello, collective. Welcome into your reading today. So, I'm speaking to a specific collective that may feel they're going through an initiation. You may feel you're going through some sort of a shift. You may not like where you're at. You may not like the way it looks specifically. If you've watched any of my readings, you know that Spirit talks to me through experience, and anything during a reading, prior to a reading, sometimes after a reading, all is to bring me to this message that they would like to deliver for you. Today, as I'm setting up, the whole lighting in here is horrible because there's no light here at the camera. And I ended up having to completely close the curtains in order to get the right perspective, the right shift. And that's very relative to this message. So as I pulled out all of my decks, I was just guided to turn them all over and see what's on the bottom. Led me to the message they want to start with here. This collective may feel you're going through an initiation, that you have been through a lot of learning. It is been trying. However, you also see it's been helpful. This says secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiations. So this has been a trying time of lessons. And it feels as though it's quite possible this could have gone on for years. Like you're wrapping up a very old energy that has been troublesome to you. Now, the next card, bottom of the deck, is mending. You, and underneath that, yang. This is significant, I believe. It's speaking to me, it's reminding me of a whale's tale, singing your own song, inner masculine, masculines in particular in your life, mending relationships. Now, these relationships could have been very painful. And I'm seeing each one of these swords almost like years. Each sword is a year. Like every time, I'm getting this energy, like every time you try to repair this situation, mend fences, that kind of thing, that something else happens. And it's like, what the hell? Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do? And the next card out is at cause. Being at cause for your own emotions. Because when this has happened to you over and over and over, it affects you mentally. It affects your heart. It affects your love. That's what I'm hearing. It affects your love. And it's time to be responsible for your own emotions. This is very important. And when I went to move this deck, the card that stayed behind is dark. So that's where I was getting this, that sometimes you have to go into the complete darkness. Take responsibility for you, yourself, your actions, whatever that is. Also, what inside of you needs nourished, because you're responsible for what nourishes you. And sometimes we have to go into complete darkness with just our light, not knowing really the outcome. We can have ideas about it, but we really don't know what's going to happen or what's going to come out until we go in there and look in the dark. Now, the bottom of the next deck is the Animal Spirit Oracle card number 41, which today I'm recording this on the 14th. So and it's 444, as I said that. This 1441, it's turning something around. An about face, going back to a dark time to nourish something. And it's saying, Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Now that feels very significant to me, because as we sit here talking about mending fences, and then that whale's tail, singing your own song, we've got to go back and nourish ourselves about something so that we can sing our song. Because it feels like as long as we're looking at the pain, we're only singing the song of what went wrong. And you're realizing that something about all these times did help you reach a new level. Something you didn't see coming. Could have been very confusing, and that's why you had to go internal with you to close something out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. So you're singing your own song, and you're starting to realize that love is all around. There's beautiful relationships everywhere. So focus there. Focus on the ones that are going well. And just realizing, like, Badger spirits underneath that. To be fearless and bold. Card number 4, you guys. 644. Your loyalty relies in you. Throat chakra, possibly. Fearless and bold, speaking your truth. Like something needs to come out. Something is being released. And then the next card, next deck, bottom of the deck, my goodness. Your hard work is paying off. A new moon in Capricorn. Now, we just had the new moon, the solar eclipse, and this is really shining a light in the darkness. It's mimicking this. So let's get into this message a little bit further. That's basically who this message is for. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know about this initiation, this new start, an opportunity for mending fences? Now, remember, mending fences does not mean getting back together with someone. This doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. This can be family. This can be relationships in general. This could be the way things go at work. Any of that for you. Whatever you resonate with, that's for you to decide. Sorry, I'm just looking at the time. What do you want this collective to know about? Yes? Okay. Orion activation is on the bottom. So this initiation is taking you into an activation. Absolutely. Soul Star activation comes out reversed. That's where it's leading you to. This is the unknown. It's activating you in the unknown. Fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. This feels like that courage, that be bold. You're going internal to find something out. You're being very bold. You're being very brave. I'm hearing because you're different. You do it differently. Maybe than another person or another company or something to that effect. But I'm hearing you will succeed because you are different. And that's the key. Anunnaki, light codes, energetic shift, new information, and the end of a cycle. Okay? Oh, they're bringing to mind, I thought it was here. Oh, it was. Okay. The World card. The World card. End of a cycle. So this feels like the tail end of the initiation. It's creating an energetic shift. You've probably already felt it. Thank you. They're reminding me. Earlier, I was feeling this strong vibration sensation in my legs, like a nervous energy. And then it worked its way up my body, and then it was in my arms. And now I'm realizing that that's left me now. Heart source, heart of source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. This feels like accepting others no matter what. They are what they are who they are, and accepting that. When we don't accept it, it's like, why can't you change? You could be so much better. You're trying to run their life. Wow, that felt bold. I'm getting that some people that hear this message might not like parts of this, and yet that does not make it untrue. That's what I'm hearing. Yay, thanks for me being the one to throw this out there. Okay, 11:44 as I looked up. Okay, so that doesn't mean you have to accept the situation and stay in it, but you do have to acknowledge this situation and choose what you're going to do about it, because ultimately you are at cause for your own emotions. Is it nourishing you? Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time to do it differently. There's something here. Okay, what else for this collective? What other messages? I'm feeling like 2 cards. Bottom of the deck is regeneration. This feels like resurrection. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. The first card out is Treasure Island, which is reversed. I feel like that's where this activation is taking you, because I set them down. It's right here with activation, reversed, and the light codes. So it's taking you into the darkness, that there are these major gifts within. This initiation is activating within you. Then we have loyal heart. Oh my gosh, I said where your loyalty lies. And that was the Anunnaki light codes and heart of source. Ensure that your loyalty lies with the source of heart, light source, God's love, the divine, because everyone else's loyalty out here around you, their loyalty only runs so deep. I'm hearing a human's loyalty can only run so deep, because we're all on our own journey and we need to see that. Okay. 2:44 is the time. These 4s are so significant. That relates to the message that I just posted today, I believe, on the 14th. We have the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, 9 of Wands, and 8 of Swords. All right. Your heart is believing in something. And whatever this is you believe in, that's what gives you the strength and energy. That's this energy shift that's pushing you through a level, a layer. That message I just posted was about crusty layers. Like it's There's something you are connected to in the heart that's helping you break through, rise, shine. You're poking your head into this new era. And as you look around, you're like, I don't necessarily like everything I see. But then again, you're the daisy. And daisies shine. And I'm hearing the show must go on. So the best thing you can do is go deep and recognize what you can shift within you that nourishes you. As I look down, so the Gateway of Light deck is here in front of me, the box is, and it's 44 cards. You are making a major stabilization here by nourishing yourself. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. Your gifts are being activated. Your abundance is being activated. Your milk and honey is being activated. This is powerful. Every time you go in and face something one-on-one, like I had to turn the camera this way, one-on-one, before I had the best possible scenario. Every time you face something face-to-face with what's bothering you, disturbing you, bringing out emotions, making it hard to even speak, you're activating another gift, another wish, another desire, another seed is nourished, watered, so that it too can grow. You're growing your own field of daisies. Oh my gosh, they just showed me the most beautiful meadow of daisies. And all of your ancestors representing that underground. Ancestors, spirits, all those who have passed before us are assisting us in this journey. This is beautiful. Luck is on your side. Now this is reminding me, my Lilith sign is in Sagittarius, which Lilith has to do with the darkness, the eclipse, all of this dark energy, the moon. Luck is on your side, even in the darkness. Like, you got Lilith by your side, you got all the underworld on your side. Oh, you're gonna go hella places. Hella places. Have faith in your dreams. Noting the color, because show the world the real you, the same color. Beautiful. Third eye, your dreams. I'm seeing that as this Ten of Pentacles. These are all your dreams you've placed in a container and you just opened the box. Oh, you opened the box. This is like opening Pandora's box is what I'm getting. You opened the box. Now everything can be activated. Wow. Wow. I love that. Okay, they want me to go into these emotions. This one stayed behind, unbalanced. Yes, we're coming to a time of balancing anything that was out of balance. Every time we do that and we face the music of what was unbalanced, and we might not like it at all, we have all kinds of resistance to it. I'm not going into the past. I'm not doing that. There's nothing in the past for me. Absolutely not. And that's not true, because what they're showing me is all of those spirits and energies that passed before you, like the underground, they're the ones alchemizing and turning this into fertile ground so the field of daisies can evolve. So if you're resisting anything, it's really, really important to look at why am I resisting it? Because of emotions. That's why I have the emotions in my hand. What does the collective need to know about emotions? What emotions perhaps is it? Okay, I got it. No, you moved? Okay. What emotions is I'm seeing it as a pinched nerve, like, ow, that didn't feel good, and then it, triggers down a part of your body. So, yeah, you may be getting triggered. We have hopeful, which feels like have faith in your dreams. Sorry, I dropped this. Hopeful. Divine. The divine is here to assist you. Stay hopeful, because it's when you get into those negative emotions is where, bottom of the deck, grumpy. That's where the gray clouds come in. I even wrote it in gray. It puts you in a grumpy mood concerning love. It makes you grumpy in love. That may have to be the title. I'm seeing, but you're ready now. Get excited. You've worked through so many things right now. 22:11 on the timer. You've worked through so many fears. Be flexible, because you are royal. I'm hearing, bitch, you are royal. What I mean, 22:33. Oh my gosh, for certain. Sunny side up. Sunny side up. You are this daisy. You may have to get out of your comfort zone. You may have to say some things you really don't want to say, but know when you do, you're activating a new gift. And if that's the thing that lights you up, that you can hold on to and use to push through this block, let it be. Anything else here about emotions that you want to bring forward? We're going to get one message from the Spirit Animal Oracle, and we're going to close this out. Oh, this is so light. Spry. You probably can't even see that in here, but spry. It's the same color as my shirt. So, feeling frisky. That's that energy. Oh my gosh. No way. Let your defenses down. Be elated. Because otherwise, you're bound in something that you don't want to be in. Instead, make your loyalty to the knowledge of you. Be curious. Be productive. Be inquisitive, not droopy. 100% blooming. Happy. You're going to have to be really focused. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands in my mind's eye. You're going to have to be really focused here on your emotions and maintaining balance. There's a series of pop quizzes, and it's important, really important to tune in to your emotions. What caused it? What didn't cause it? Be inquisitive. Why do you think that emotion popped up? It's probably something from childhood. All right, bottom of the deck, we have card number 56, Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. Now, sometimes you think about creepy crawly spiders or being underground and all that, but they're the ones that create the web of life. They create webs. They create their own homes. 56 is 11. On the bottom of the deck, Hawk Spirit. Let the hawk be your guide. These are your guides, your help. And this reminds me of that dream that I had where it was like it was kind of a spider crossed with an octopus. If you could imagine how those two work together, there's something there. Okay, collective, I hope this helps. I know there's going to be more, so stay tuned, and I will talk to you soon. Continue to lead your life with love. I love you. Until next time. Bye now.